Okay, so we're going to be vacuum sealing. We're going to be doing quite a bit, actually. I've got a 25-pound bag of beans, and what we've done is we've separated them into individual serving sizes, and we're going to vacuum seal them, and then we will be putting them in here. We'll put a couple of moisture remover packets in here, and we're going to store them in here. So we're going to do the beans, and then we're going to do rice, but we're probably only going to do beans in this video and then rice in the next video. And I already did one, and this is kind of what they come out like. They're pretty well sealed. So, and then you always want to check your seal here to make sure that you don't have any wrinkles in there, because that will allow moisture in and it'll eventually leak out. So let me see if I can get this straight here. And we're going to go and do some vacuum sealing. We're going to work on beans right now. So what you want to do is you want to take your beans, your bag, put it in here, and then there's this little clip right here. Move this out of the way. There's this little clip right here. Pull up on that clip, and then you put it down underneath that clip. I don't know if you can see that clip there or not. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure that the bag is in here, and this is all, there's no wrinkles or anything in here, so that you get a good seal without any wrinkles. All right, so the way this works is it's going to evacuate the entire chamber, and then it will seal, and then it will reintroduce the air back into the chamber. That's when you'll notice. You're going to think it's not doing anything, but you're going to see here in just a second that there's Jordan, the grandson. Watch. All right, so we're ready. We've got it set for 20 seconds and a seal time of 4. And so that's basically the factory preset. We're using the factory bags, and so we're going to go ahead and we will start the seal process. That's vacuum sealing. And you'll see that it doesn't look like anything's happening in there. And now it's actually sealing the bag. And there you see it. When it reintroduces the air into the chamber, that's when you see the sealing happen. So I'm going to pull this out of here. We're going to check our seal here. It looks like we've got a good seal. Everything looks good. So we'll put this aside. And we'll do the next one. Taking the air out right now. Okay, and now it's sealing, it's heat sealing. It does a double layer, and then there goes the air back into the chamber, and that's when you notice the vacuum seal actually happen. So then we pop up our little clip, and we take a look at our seal, make sure there's no bubble lines in the seal there, and that looks good. And so there you have another bag of beans. So we'll just keep right on going. You always want to make sure that you don't have any wrinkles on your strip, because if you do, then it will leak and you won't have a good seal. So it's worth taking the extra minute to make sure you get it right. applying the heat strip. And there you go. So you may ask, well, why am I doing this in individual servings? Not individual, but in smaller servings. So this is enough for my wife and I per serving. Why wouldn't I just go ahead and just throw a big old Mylar bag inside of the container, fill up the beans in that, and then throw a couple of moisture absorbers in there, and then seal it and put the lid on? Why wouldn't I just do it that way? Isn't that a lot easier? Well, the answer to that question is yes, it is a lot easier for sure. That's a true statement. However, when you're ready to eat, you've got to open up that whole entire container to get your 2 servings out, and you've ruined your moisture block. This way, you get a couple of servings out, and you're not having to disrupt the entire container of content. You just pull out one bag, seal your close your container back up again, and you're still good to go. Check our strip. We're good. All right. And we'll move on. It's just a lot more practical, a lot smarter to do it this way, I guess. Unless you're planning on, feeding large amounts of people, then opening up, the whole container to feed maybe a family or a few families, actually. Then that's probably not a bad idea. But this way, it's just my wife and I, so we can open up, pull out, one bag that's freeze-dried, that's not freeze-dried, vacuum sealed, and we have enough for, a couple of meals for the 2 of us. And we don't have to disrupt the rest of the container. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. I don't know if I'd say it's smarter. Just, I guess, common sense maybe, I don't know. So, but this is a very cool vacuum sealer. I'm very happy that we've made this purchase, without a doubt. And this is a small little mom and pop shop company, Avid Armor. And so I will continue to support them and buy bags and stuff from them, because I believe in supporting small business. And this makes common sense when you think about the possibility of what could happen, because you never know. And if you look around right now, if you're paying attention right now, you will probably notice that there are shortages happening in the stores. And this is a good way, I'm just checking my seal every time. This is a good way to prepare yourself. We are going to be buying a freeze dryer as well, so that we're going to be buying a freeze dryer as well, so we can freeze dry our food and vacuum seal, believe it or not. That way we always have food. Wife's in the background washing dishes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool way to do things. Now, if you happen to have something that's too big to fit in the chamber, you can do an external vac with this as well. When you do that, you will need to use those perforated food storage bags, food seal bags, like the ones for the Food Saver. So yes, you can use those on this machine if you have something that's too big to fit inside the chamber. You just set it on the outside. But you have to have one of those kinds of bags with a perforated interior, because it won't work with these kinds of bags. Maybe someday I'll show you that. So this is the last bag. Check the seal. Looks good. All right. All right, so there we have it. 25 pounds of beans, vacuum sealed into individual serving size containers. And so now what we'll do, start putting them in here. And there you have it. And we've got another 25-pound bag, so we'll probably go ahead and top this one off and seal it, and then we'll go ahead and we'll start with the rice, and then we'll pack whatever's left out of that next 25-pound bag in with some beans. But there it is. Safe to store for a long time. All right, that's all I got. When we start doing the rice, we'll go ahead and we'll set up and show you the rice as well. Till next time, thanks for watching.